Yo guys, what is going on and welcome to today's YouTube video. In today's video, we will be discussing the current state of Bitcoin, we will be going over potential trade setups for Bitcoin, and we will be doing the exact same thing for Ethereum. Both of them are looking pretty tricky and I will help you guys get the best probability setups. Okay, before we start off guys, please make sure to follow me on Twitter. Almost around 2,500 followers. Only need about 165 more followers. I would really appreciate a follow on my Twitter. We'll be doing a giveaway this weekend. The link can be found in the description. Okay, let's start off guys. So first of all, I want to go on the lower time frames for Bitcoin. What can we see? We can see after we have seen a sweep of the high over here, Bitcoin was seeing quite a quick move towards the downside with quite some momentum, in which we got a break of structure over here. Okay, so it was valid for us to say, hey, we can be looking at a potential short position. We had the buy side liquidity over here. Above the buy side liquidity, we had a nice little fair value gap, as you can see. So we had this imbalance that was yet to get filled. If we went from swing high to swing low, and we switch on the golden pocket, what can we see? That golden pocket was right above that buy side liquidity over here. So what did we do in our VIP channel? We took a short position last night. We ended at the golden pocket, had our invalidation above this week over here, and we are targeting lower levels for Bitcoin. Okay, so right now we have moved our stop loss into profit, and our main take profit target will be this week over here, and afterwards we are looking to take some more profits. If we go onto the 15-minute time frame, we are looking to take some more profits around this week over here, okay? Because below this week, that is where we are interested in potential long positions for Bitcoin. Okay, so this is what Bitcoin is looking like on the lower time frames. Yes, we can still go up, but we are in secure profits because we moved our stop loss above this high over here. But this was definitely a very clean setup, developing on lower time frames for Bitcoin. Okay, so now let's remove these drawings for a second and let's go on the higher time frames to see where we are interested in potential long positions. So the past couple of days, Bitcoin has been moving very slow, very choppy range, and this is definitely a signature for the fourth wave of the Elliott wave theory. Okay, so in which we have our first wave over here, second wave over here, third wave probably completed, and the fourth wave usually takes a very long and choppy time to develop. This wave is designed for traders to get chopped up, it's designed for traders to get trapped, and that is also what we are seeing basically every single day for the past couple of days. So we are seeing these constant liquidity grabs over here on the Bitcoin price, right? So you see these highs every single time they get taken, and after they get taken, the price moves towards the lows to take out those lows. So that means that everyone that was shorting over here put their stop loss above this high. They get stopped out over here. But the same with people that were longing this move over here. They are putting their stop loss below this low or below these lows, and they got stopped out over here. So this is showing to us that market makers are trying to stop out as many people as possible before the real move is coming. Okay, so they don't want those people to be positioned when the real move is coming. And I believe that the next move will be to take out these lows. Okay, so these are relative equal lows. Below these lows, we have a massive imbalance that is yet to get filled. And that is also, if we go from swing low to swing high, and we switch on the 0.382 and 0.5 fib level, that is also where we have the 0.382 and the 0.5 fib level for Bitcoin. And that is usually where the fourth wave retraces back towards before starting the last impulse towards the upside. Okay, so that is very nice confluence. And that is also, in my opinion, the most probable move right now for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin starts moving up, I am very well positioned into spot position. And I hope you guys are as well. If you have been listening the past couple of months to my videos, you would be positioned very well in spot. So it shouldn't matter to you if you aren't in a long position when the price is moving up. You always have to try and play the best setups out there. And in this case, the most high probability setup is not too long here against resistance. It is too long on a bullish pullback inside of our strong support, in which we'll talk about a little bit more in a second, and profit during the fifth wave towards the upside. Okay, so besides the fact that we have the 0.382 and the 0.5 fib level over here, why is this very strong support? Well, if we go on the 12-hourly time frame, we can see that we have this previous range over here, right? So we have this PO3 pattern, and Bitcoin has currently been reclaiming the previous range. That is why we are also going to take a look at the fixed volume profile of the previous range, in which we can see that around the 0.382 and around the 0.5 fib level is also where we have the biggest volume cluster of this entire previous range, right? So you see this big volume cluster with on top of that the point of control, value area low, and that is lining up beautifully with our area of interest based on the fib levels. On top of that, if we go on the daily time frame, we also have this daily order block over here, which should act as very nice support. If we switch on the 200 moving average on the daily time frame, the most important moving average out there, we can see that the 200 moving average is lining up beautifully with the 0.382 fib level. So insane amounts of confluences, with on top of that also the fact that the Elliott wave, the fourth Elliott wave, should return in towards the 0.382 and the 0.5 fib level before continuing its way towards the upside. Okay, Ethereum looking quite similar on lower time frames. So Ethereum did not get this sweep over here, but it put in an equal high. But still afterwards, we saw a move with even more momentum compared to Bitcoin, and we got a very nice break of structure. On top of that, Ethereum didn't take out this buy-side liquidity yet. So for Ethereum, it is still valid to look at potential short positions as soon as we take out this buy-side liquidity. This buy-side liquidity would end up in resulting the price moving in towards this fair value gap that we see over here, so this imbalance on the 1 hourly time frame. And if we go from swing high to swing low, and we switch on the 0.786, we can also see that the 0.786 fib level is lining up beautifully with that close of that imbalance over here. Okay, so that is a potential trade setup that you could be looking at, is to wait for a sweep of the buy-side liquidity, a sweep also of these equal highs that we put in last night. Look for a potential short position over here for the Ethereum price. Okay, look for potential short, which is pretty risky since you have these equal highs over here. So you prefer not to look for potential short positions, and then you could target potentially this low over here. Would I take this setup? Maybe, but these equal highs over here are pretty tricky, but still this setup is valid as long as it doesn't go above these highs. Okay, so my expectation for Ethereum is to maybe take out these highs and the buy side liquidity, and then move towards the downside, take out this low, in which we have already been taking out this low. So that could cause a potential 3 dive pattern, okay, in which we have first sweep over here, and the second sweep would occur over here. Okay, so first drive, second drive, third drive, and the third drive could end up getting exactly where our big support is for Ethereum. Okay, so if we remove these drawings for a second, we can see that also Ethereum on the daily time frame is in the middle of a beautiful impulse towards the upside. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also the fourth wave on Ethereum looking very choppy and very slow, as you can see. So that is actually a beautiful sign that this fourth wave is a valid one. So I'm looking for that third drive into our support. If we go from swing low to swing high, switch on the 0.382 and the 0.5 fib level, we can see that we have the 0.382 right below that sell side liquidity over here, in which that third drive would end up getting inside of that 0.382 and the 0.5 fib area, and we could expect a nice bounce towards the upside for Ethereum for that fifth leg up. Okay, so for Ethereum, definitely looking very nice. Also, if we look at the previous price action, we can see that this was also the consolidation before that very impulsive move towards the upside for Ethereum. Okay, on lower time frames, on the 15-minute time frame, we can see around the 0.382 we have some beautiful unbacktested price action. Okay, so Ethereum definitely looking very nice, and definitely looking for potential long positions around the 0.382 and around the 0.5 fib level. If we switch on the EMAs for Ethereum, we remove the 50 and 20 EMA. We can also see that the 100 EMA on the 4-hourly time frame is beautiful approaching and beautiful aligning with our area of interest. And on the 2-hourly time frame, we can see that the 200 EMA and the 200 moving average, the most important EMAs on the 2-hourly time frame, are also aligning beautifully with our area of interest. So if we get a third drive, I would definitely be interested in taking long positions on Ethereum and profit from them during the 5th leg towards the upside. Okay, guys, so I think it's pretty clear what we are all waiting for on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. If they start pumping from here, don't worry, you should be in enough spot positions to profit from those. But the preferred setup that we are waiting for is a bit of a deeper pullback before we can start entering swing long positions on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, my main targets remain the range high for Bitcoin. So if we go on the daily time frame, my main target remains the range high around here, around 24.2, and afterwards I'm still looking for a backtest of this break of structure where we also have a massive CME gap. So yes, guys, those are indeed potential big swing setups. This is a 42.7% increase, and this is an increase of 24% approximately. And I'm looking for the same kind of increases on Ethereum, guys. So those are massive potential swing trade setups. Let's see if we get them. Let's see if we do get that pullback. It would be lovely. And all we need is a little bit of patience, a little bit of conviction, and these setups should play out. Okay, guys? If you guys have any questions after watching this video, make sure to hit me up on Twitter or hit me up in our free Discord. Both of the links can be found in the description. Okay, guys? Thank you guys for watching. I'll speak to you guys soon. Ciao, ciao.